Bullying, a real issue with real consequences. Most, if not all of us, have been a victim or know someone who was or has become a victim of some sort of bullying. Bullying in general needs to be eradicated as it can cause psychological scars in a person and may even prompt a person, the victim, to do harm to themselves or others. There are certain types of bullying, such as physical, emotional, and workplace. But the most recent form of bullying that is rapidly starting to become an epidemic across our nation is cyberbullying. Well, what is cyberbullying and what should be done to combat this issue? According to dictionary.com, cyberbullying is the act of harassing someone online by sending or posting mean messages, usually anonymously. This is the technical definition, but some may feel as though this definition is sugar-coated or severely understated. I know that's how I feel, at least. Someone being bullied in any way is likely to have a dramatic change in personality, and their anxiety, depression, and irritability levels will likely increase in the victim. But, according to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, only 7% of parents are worried about cyberbullying, yet 33% of teenagers have been victims. Kids who are obese, gay, and have disabilities are up to 63% more likely to be bullied than other children. Another statistic provided by a poll conducted in 24 countries by the global research company IPSOS for Reuters News found that 1 in 10 parents online around the world say their child has experienced cyberbullying, and of those, 60% say the children have experienced harassment on sites like Facebook or Instagram. Another startling fact, a Consumer Reports survey conducted in the United States in early 2011 reveals that 1 million children were harassed, threatened, or subjected to other forms of cyberbullying on Facebook. And that 1 million is just from cyberbullying alone. That doesn't account for all the rest of the other children experiencing a different form of bullying mentioned earlier. Middle school victims of cyberbullying are more likely to commit suicide. The AP MTV survey found that 8% of cyberbullying victims and 12% of sexting victims have considered ending their own life, compared to the 3% of people who haven't been bullied and weren't involved in any type of sexting. The Cyberbullying Research Center reports that both boys and girls are likely to feel angry, sad, and embarrassed, among other emotions. Slightly more girls feel frustrated, while significantly more boys are scared as a result of cyberbullying. And 56% of those who have been bullied reported that they were very or extremely upset the most recent time they were targeted. This is obviously a big problem that shouldn't go unnoticed, which is why any form of bullying, be it physical, emotional, or cyber, should be determined by both the justice system as well as the school, rather than, in some states, only the school determining the situations, and that it should be enforced in all 50 states. With this imposed policy, it will start to make bullying situations be taken more seriously, and hopefully abolish bullying altogether. There are already laws placed in states regarding bullying, but these laws need to be more serious as there are still many people being targeted. Megan Meyer, Ryan Halligan, Jessica Logan, Tyler Clementi, Amanda Todd, all unfortunately victims of themselves. They felt that their lives were so bad and overwhelmed with harsh, unnecessary ridicule and bashing comments that they took their own lives. All dying within 9 years of each other, less than a decade. This is not only heartbreaking, it is also unacceptable. They all had so much to live for, but because of others, they ended all that great potential they would have had. This cycle needed to be stopped as soon as it began. There is absolutely no reason to be spreading hate and putting down others for cheap, temporary amusement, or to make others feel bad to benefit the already broken self-esteem of oneself. With this policy enforced in all 50 states, it will make people think twice about what they say to others online, as well as their ill behavior towards a peer or colleague. Bullying in any form, whether that be online or face-to-face, is not only acceptable, it is also unnecessary. No one benefits from it. Unless you are giving a brutally honest comment or constructively criticizing someone, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Someone is being bullied every 7 minutes. Hopefully, with my new policy, we can reduce that 7 minutes to not being targeted at all. That saying,